by their board of directors. Under Kristen's leadership, the New Life Pantry was established as a nonprofit with the IRS. It initiated and cultivated relationships for daily free food donations from local retailers, regular pickups from Replenish and Community Food Bank of New Jersey, and they applied for and received numerous grants. Kristen had a vision for doubling the footprint of the food pantry, and through her tenacity, she received grants and donations for trailers and retrofitted them for the food pantry space. Kristen also arranges with various medical professionals to offer access to free blood pressure checks, blood screening monitors, cholesterol screenings, and flu shots. She has also brought in specialists to assist patrons with insurance, housing, utility assistance, and other essential needs. On her days off, Kristen can always be found in the pantry, stocking shelves, cleaning, and organizing. And in her spare time, she's always looking for grants or fielding calls from patrons. Thank you, Kristen, for your hard work and dedication to the food insecure residents of Middlesex County.
Now we're going to do the corporate recipient, which is Top Golf of Edison.
Top Golf has been operating in Middlesex County since 2016 in Edison. As a brand, Top Golf is highly involved in community outreach. However, in Edison, they find that giving back is not just a necessity, but a calling. We have been fortunate at Replenish to have staff and employees from Top Golf volunteer with us at Stop and Shop food drives, at our warehouse, sorting and organizing food donations, and their staff helped us distribute over 3,000 chickens and hams in the spring for Easter and Passover holiday distribution. So Top Golf has been a tremendous partner and is a shining example of corporate social responsibility.
Just aside, as president of the Hands of Hope Food Pantry, we've had 2 fundraisers at Top Golf, and they do a tremendous job for helping us make a successful food pantry. We raised over $40,000 last year, and because of Top Golf. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words. We appreciate that. Thank you.
And the next one is our community recipient, Miriam O'Hara, Rose for the Hungry.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you to all of you volunteers with Master Gardeners and Rose for the Hungry. So Miriam has always had a passion for volunteering and making a difference in the community. She is an attorney by trade. However, when that became not so fulfilling, she, in 2018, took the course for Master Gardeners. And during her time of the class, they spent some time in the field and working this little dilapidated field that was labeled Rose for the Hungry. And Miriam said, we can do better, right? We can do better. And do better they did, right? Here we are 5 years later, and Miriam and her friends and all of these wonderful volunteers in the audience figured it out, right? They figured out how to fundraise, how to get grants, how to get donations from vendors, to get all of the equipment that they need to operate the fields. They came up with a logo that you see here. They have, in the last 5 years, they have doubled the acreage that they're managing, and they have donated in 2022 over 12,000 pounds of fresh harvesting first quality fresh fruits and vegetables for our food insecure residents. So thank you, Miriam, for your dedication and your leadership, and to all of your following, all of your team that works with you. Thank you, everyone.
Why don't you take a group picture?
You can get up, you can get the whole group.
All you need is one copy. You don't need all. They all come with me.
The last one that we have, he's not here tonight, but we recognize Peter Barcelona, Chair, We Feed from Woodbridge.
Peter Barcelona has been a volunteer at the St. James Food Pantry for more than 34 years. Peter's also an employee of the Woodbridge Health Department, and in recognition of his volunteerism with the local pantry, Peter was tapped by Mayor McGreevy at the time to help establish the We Feed Network in 1992. He has served as its chair for the past 18 years, and under his leadership with the We Feed Coalition, they have done some amazing things for Woodbridge Township and the 11 food pantries and the residents of the township that they're serving. So we give credit to Peter for all his hard work and efforts.
County Commissioners and replenished. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all you do. Without the volunteers, we cannot do what we do. We really, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much to every one of you. And good night, drive safe. I'd like to take a group photo of all the recipients.
I bring my cane so I can get a seat. I got a seat, didn't I?
We could have the sheriff and her officers come on up.
Well, I will say that one of the pleasures I had overseeing the Department of Public Health and Safety is nights like this, because I get to be here reading this proclamation honoring people standing to my right. So on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023, during a torrential downpour in the city of New Brunswick, the family courthouse began to take on water shortly after 11 a.m. At that time, judges were on the bench, civilians filled the courtrooms and hallways, and incarcerated individuals were in holding cells, and there was an active medical response on the third floor. Command staff initiated an evacuation of the building as the water was knee-high and vehicles were stuck in the floodwaters on New Street. The water on Drift Street became so high and flowed with such force that the basements of the homes collapsed and caved in. As families from Drift Street tried to escape their homes, 3-month-old Zachariah Levi slipped away from his mother's arms and became submerged in the floodwaters. The sheriff's officers present that day responded without hesitation to rescue the child and his mother, Elias Ortiz Elsa, from the floodwaters and delivered them to the safety of the family courthouse. Officers removed their uniform shirts to provide clothing and warmth to the baby and provided medical attention until EMS arrived. Sheriff's officers responded to the homes on Drift Street and assisted all residents to safety, with some even being carried out by officers. The water was waist and even chest high in some locations. Officers within the courthouse and other units responded and worked together that day to evacuate the courthouse, sandbag around the side doors to slow the intake of water, relocate the incarcerated individuals and judges, establish medical triage on the first floor lobby, and relocate county property. All of the officers worked together that day and responded as they should have, and as they have been trained to do, putting the needs of others before their own. Now therefore be it resolved by the board of a very proud Board of County Commissioners of the County of Middlesex that we do hereby honor and show our gratitude to Captain Randy Einhorn, Sergeant Edwin Mata, Investigator John Hupo, Sheriff Officers Arania Jackson, Sheriff's Officer Robert Pierce, Investigator Craig Elliott Jr., Sheriff's Officer Maisha Carballo, Sheriff's Officer Joseph Finna, Sheriff's Officer John Harry, Sheriff's Officer Michael Abode, and all the Sheriff's officers and rescue personnel who were there that day assisting in the efforts to rescue all who were threatened by the floodwaters that day. Thank you all so much for your courage and service to our community. We in Middlesex County are continually made proud by the work you do every day, but especially on this day. Thank you. So for Captain Einhorn, Sheriff's Officer Jackson, okay, you will, Sheriff's Officer Robert Pierce, Sheriff Officer Mata, Sheriff's Officer Joseph Fina. Sheriff's Officer Carbos. If I missed anybody, I know I have to. We will get to it. Because you each have one individual.
Yes.
So, Sheriff, do you want to say anything else before we go take pictures?
Yes, I do. First of all, I definitely want to thank my officers, they definitely put themselves in harm's way to do what they've been trained to do, to move forward, to make sure everybody else is safe. But some of my officers have got hurt, some of them are still on injury leave, and when they say up the waist high, neck high, as short as I am, one of my sergeants is almost as short as I am, and he was up waist high in the water and had to be pulled out by another sheriff's officer. But I want to thank them for that because they didn't hesitate, they didn't think about it, they just moved forward and did what they had to do. And I'm extremely proud of them, and I can say to them and to their families, and I say to their families all the time, thank you for loaning your family to us. And I want to thank the Board of Commissioners for recognizing them today. Sometimes we don't recognize with goodness, and sometimes officers get in trouble, and we talk about that. But when we have some officers that have put themselves in harm's way to do something fantastic, they deserve to be recognized. And I want to thank the Board of the Commissioners for helping me. Thank you very much.
I would just like to also echo the comments that were made. These officers, you never know when you're going to go into harm's way, and you do it without thinking twice. I can't say thank you enough to all of you, and I'm sure your families are very proud of you, and always worry every time you walk out that door what the consequences that you're facing every day. So on behalf of all the residents of Middlesex County, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, hold on. We got to do this the right way. Everybody look over here first. Everybody look over this way. Okay, follow the hand. Here we go. All right, drift over this way. Everybody look over here. We're still putting film in. Hold on. Good?
Just one more. Everyone looking right.
Nice.
Ready. One.
Those of you that receive recognitions or proclamations and or their families, you're more than welcome to leave the meeting if you don't want to stay. We understand. We'll continue on with our commissioner meeting.
Why don't we stay down here and do it because they have a meeting, so they know what.
We have correspondence. Is there a motion to accept the correspondence?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Minutes for approval. Is there a motion to accept the minutes? Roll call.
Present but not voting.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, we have public hearing and final adoption. Clerk will read ordinance 471.
In the amount not to exceed $9,500,000 to be financed with issuance of county guaranteed county equipment and improvement revenue bonds series 2023 of the Middlesex County Improvement Authority and authorizing the public hearing to be held Thursday, September 7, 2023 at 7 o'clock p.m.
Is there a motion to open up the public hearing? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearing is open to the public. Roll call. I'm sorry, voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adopt ordinance 471 on final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
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 Commissioner Costello?
Yes.
County Commissioner Cole?
Yes.
County Commissioner Mara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Rivera? County Commissioner Director?
Yes. Reports of commissioners. Commissioner Scona Barber.
No report, Director Williams.
Commissioner Kenny.
Nothing for tonight, Director.
Commissioner Coppell.
Nothing.
Commissioner Scott McCollum. Deputy Director Nara.
No report for tonight.
Commissioner Tamara. Thank you. Okay, Ms. Athanasopoulos, any resolutions to be added?
There were none.
Any resolutions to be amended?
There were none.
Any resolutions to be held? This time I open up the public discussion on resolutions only. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening, Commissioners. Charlie Prattville, the editor of New Brunswick Today, community newspaper here in Brunswick, available online at newbrunswicktoday.com. I wanted to ask about 1261. This is purchasing certain outstanding bonds related to the Eldrick Hotel and Conference Center, $15 million. Can somebody explain to me what this is and why now?
Well, recently we found out that we identified an opportunity to purchase the bonds from the Eldridge Hotel from the bondholders. And it offers the resolution authorizes the county to make an offer up to $15 million to further consolidate the county's ownership through the Improvement Authority. And this has a critical position in the county's overall economic strategy as it relates to Destination 2040. And the Eldridge Hotel can become an even more crucial asset throughout the county for economic development. It benefits the community as a whole, and we think it's a great opportunity for the county to get involved in this.
Okay, thank you. Is there any way you could explain that in more like layman's terms? You said you're buying it from the bondholders. Who is that?
The county already owns the Eldridge Hotel.
Okay.
So the bondholders, there's an opportunity for us to buy those bonds, purchase those bonds, and have full ownership at this time. We feel it's advantageous for our overall plan to help drive economic opportunities in the county through many ways. Educational opportunities, workforce development opportunities.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is who are the bondholders that you'd be purchasing from? You say the county owns the facility today, but not 100%. Can you tell me what percent you own today and who owns the rest? And,
John, we can get that information. We can provide that to you.
Okay, so
As time progresses and we close on this, get through, move forward on this, we can provide more details.
okay, I just a little curious about it. I wasn't aware the county owns the hotel, so you're affiliated with the company that runs the hotel, or what's the nature of the relationship with the operator? I had always thought they were on their own.
It's a management firm that runs that was hired for that job.
Right, from the very beginning.
I believe this is the second or third one. There have been a number of management firms that are actually responsible for managing the affairs of the hotel.
Okay. But it is county property. You own it. You have an arrangement that they operate for you.
Just like the golf courses that we own, we have people that manage the golf courses, the same concept.
And would it be fair to say the county owns a majority of the hotel? Because I see 15 million. That's got to be, even if you use the whole 15 million to buy the rest, that couldn't be half or more than half, right? You're a majority owner as of now.
County owns the hotel outright during the development, the purchase, and the construction. Obviously, shareholders invested the money and assisted the county in building it, but ultimately, it's the county that has always owned the facility.
Got it. And what's DevCo's relationship with the bondholders and the county?
Other than being a participant in part of the management of, that's all we're at this time.
So they built it, they helped manage it, but they don't own it.
That is correct.
The county owns it. Okay. Well, I'm learning. I appreciate the answers, and I will look forward to learning who the bondholders are and what percent the county currently has of the ownership. I think that's the only resolution I wanted to ask about tonight.
Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes. Resolutions only.
Daniel Moore, Somerset Street. I'm going to start with 1296. If you can tell me where someone can go for this type of therapy that's been involved in sexual violence, due to where we have that happening in New Brunswick, sad to say a lot. Like I said before, due to where what, I was sexually assaulted right where you're putting the school, I would like to know where can someone go to get therapy for this? I don't see an address or any information how to reach out to this. That's not till my time, please.
Yes, these programs are held in conjunction with our Center for Empowerment. So if you reach out to the Center for Empowerment, they're actually physically located in Edison on Oakwood Avenue. But through our county website, we have their email and also their phone numbers so they can be contacted as well.
Well, okay, I advise you due to where, like I said, you're putting a school surrounded by 7 bars where a lot of sexual harassment is happening. I advise you to get a program here in New Brunswick as well. The other one I would like to talk about, that's where 1246, disappointed how you wouldn't let me show the advertisement. Dealing with addiction is worldwide, and how many lives did I really save every day due to where from addiction. I speak to a lot of them and I help them due to where, like I explained to you before, I don't let addiction get to me. I've been taking oxycodone for over 17 years. How I tell the drinkers, the druggers, if I can go from 90 tablets to 55 tablets, I teach them how to do therapy. Walk around, listen to music, don't stay. If I stayed home all day thinking about pain, I'd be taking pain meds all day. How I work with a lot of the drug users due to where, if you sit in the same location where you use drugs, your mind is going to continue to stay on drugs. Thank you Jesus, I had 2 of them last month that came forward to me, said, okay, after listening to me, trusting me, where they went on along with the program. The situation in New Brunswick now, we only have 1 person in charge of this program, that's Captain Bobadilla, where as much addiction as we have in New Brunswick, as many overdoses that we are having from this new trank where I told you NARC cannot bring you back. We need someone on standby, 24/7. Too many overdoses in New Brunswick. Like I said, I'm very disappointed. I will take it to the news channel though, due to where you took it personally saying I cannot show
stick
anything.
to the conversation.
I'm sticking to the conversation due to
Stick
where
to
it
the
was.
resolution
Stop,
conversation.
like I said, please, I think you're ready for another biting yours. Please, like I said, very disappointed. I'm speaking on addiction due to where what I had up there to speak up to was about addiction. I was told that it could not be seen to the public. Why?
Stick to the
Why?
resolution.
You don't, do you want to help addiction or not?
That's why we're adopting this resolution,
Well, then
to help
please,
addiction.
like I said, for you to understand the addiction that's going on due to where Narcan does not bring back people using train. And like I said, that was the notification I had up there to read tonight to explain to you what the difference is between opioids and train. Due to where that's what's killing so many people. Because what I do and how many times do I really call the ambulance? You can ask what the EMS. I told you I have special vision to save lives.
Stick to the conversation.
Well, like I
of the
said,
resolution.
I hope you come up with something, like I said, more help due to where New Brunswick, come on. Like I said, our ambulances are being more used for drugs. But like I said, please, maybe get a program here, someone that's on call standby. That's my main thing, speaking up, where we need more help here. And like I said, most definitely, look, you wouldn't let me show the article
Talk
on
about the
this.
resolution, Danielle.
And like
It's
I
about
said-
amending the resolution for addiction services in the amount of $264,000.
Well, I thank you, but I think you're gonna need more than that due to where, like I said, how many people are being taken to the hospital every day from this due to where I don't think you understand the difference from fentanyl, opioids, or whatever compared to trank. Where I seen your article where you saying, okay, Narcan's gonna be free. You can give somebody 2 Narcans. It still won't wake them up. Due to where I've been in the hospital, go to them, 8
Time's up.
hours.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't work.
Anyone else from the public?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay.
Commissioner Director, a motion is now in order to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 23-1219 through 23-1313 and excluding resolution numbers 23-1298 and 23-1302 as conflicts with Commissioner Tamaro, excluding resolution number 23-1314 1308 as a conflict for Commissioner Escobar, and excluding resolution number 23-1265 as a conflict for Commissioner McCollum, with all of which are to be voted upon separately.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt consent agenda?
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
County
Yes.
Commissioner Kenny? County Commissioner
Yes.
Capel? County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Durfee?
Yes.
The motion is now in order to adopt resolutions 23-1298 and 23-13.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
County Commissioner Kenny?
Yes.
County Commissioner Capel?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
President, I vote.
County Commissioner Durfee?
Yes.
The motion is now in order to adopt resolution number 23-1308.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes. That's not.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Present but not voting.
County Commissioner Kenny?
Yes.
County Commissioner Capel?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Durfee?
Yes.
And finally, a motion is now in order to adopt resolution 23-1265.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
County
Yes.
Commissioner Kenny? County Commissioner
Yes.
Capel? County Commissioner McCollum?
Present but not voting.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Durfee?
Yes. This time I open up the meeting to the public. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Hi, yes, Daniel Moore, like I said, I'm very angry with you due to a statement that I wasn't able to show any information up there. Why? Because you money-hungry devils don't care about the safety of other people around here?
I take exception to your comments like that.
Well, good,
okay?
I take
We
exception
maintain
to...
order here and respect.
Well, good, you started the yelling before, not me, and that's why I said you're gonna get another bite. Believe me, once you start yelling at me, I yell back at you. Now, like I said, nobody wants to see this with no kids walking up and down the street, men pulling out their penis. What? Men laying all over. I was told, no disrespect to our engineer, the city and the county, they said, wow, the kids was only coming from one direction. How they had the footprints, this was only supposed to be 6th to 8th grade. You have kindergarten to 8th grade. What, to see these men out there lying like this, come on, around the school? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And like I said, I will say it in my prayer that each one of you that voted yes on this, well, may the Lord let you have your day. Because this is not safe with all them drunk men over there. And like I said, I was sexually assaulted along with 3 other women. Does the police take it seriously? No, they don't. And like I said, if I know what I went through due to where what? I had to be taken to the hospital, running around the house. What? Oh, where is this man? Where is this man? After this going through, imagine what a child is going to go through. All these drunk men standing around Walgreens in a school area, what that I warned and told you not to do. But now you're going to turn this into kindergarten. What? Come on, like I said. Too many drunk men in the area. I just put the videos up today this morning to show how dangerous this is. God bless Mr. Ron Sanders. I thank you for all the changes that I did ask you to do within a certain amount of time. I put a thank you notice up to you, but I'm very disappointed, like I said. And like I said, I will pray that each one of you have your day, because like I said, wow, close call where I had to stop a child from getting hit today. And like I said, the city didn't do their part. What? Come on, how are you going to do this due to where they never replaced the curbing? Too much double parking over there. What? Did Mr. Valenti make sure that everything was done over there? What? No school zone, 15 miles per hour? What? The speed limit? Come on. Like I said, take me seriously. All you keep thinking about money hungry, helping your friends out and others, just like the city. That old sorry Mayor Cahill, but like I said, New Brunswick is going to see a change because I seen him today. Oh, wow. He's going to be out of here, believe me. Like I said, money's not everything, but I proved to you about speaking the truth, doing the right thing. Wow, what do you see me doing? Out of years, you never saw me really able to sit down. What? be ashamed of yourself because, like I said, I see visions. I lead to things due to I can't stop thinking about things. And I surely tell you due to where what? I even wanted to volunteer to do crossing guard over it, but I said I'm not going to be caught in between whether I'm doing something right or wrong due to where you guys, the Board of Education, lied, said only kids coming from Oxford Street, Caldwell Street, where the walkways was put down by the county. What, now if you look at my video on Facebook, you got kids coming from every direction. Why did they change it out in the last 2 to 3 weeks to make this kindergarten, 8th grade to 8th grade? Like I said, money hungry devils